Oi, lads. Alright. Our final attempt at party today. This time with some Fading Hopes, which I'm hoping is a good removal spell. It can also protect your own guy, which is pretty cool, right? And could be good for bouncing Vandals, Paragons, Commanders, maybe. You're wondering if I was going to play Bears? I mean, Bears is obviously good, yeah. Obviously the nuts. The only thing I'm not sure about is whether to play 1 Hermit and 3 Linvala or 2 and 2. Maybe 1, 3? That gives us 4 counter spells. Which, I'm not gonna lie, it's potentially not enough. But Linvala is obviously good if you're like turbo completing the party like this deck is. Yeah, let's try 1 and 3. I hate to gruel, but I love party. Creatures in removal. I don't like creature decks without card draw, man. That's my main thing, you know. That has to be a mull. First mull. Party isn't the strongest mechanic, but it's actually fun to play and gives good deck building choices. Well, you say that, man, but I'm not sure why. It's kinda like, I don't really know why everyone thinks party is shit. It's kinda like, a life gain, huh? But I think I'll tap the Archpriest and keep the Linvala untapped, because that's the one we have another wizard in hand. It's kind of like life gain, right? Just for some reason people think it's bad when it's clearly one of the best things to be doing. Must have read in an article or something that it sucks, I don't know.
Wow, we 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 31 months love you dearly, wow, we wow, we wow, we.
Is this a hexproof? Rogue, cleric, all wizard. How you doing, Josh? I mean, obviously Linvala is better than Archpriest, but actually not with this hand and board though. Alright, chat. Good start. Our opponents are flopping over. Sunrise with CROKEYZ here in upstate New York. Dude, what does upstate New York mean? It's a thing I hear on like TV shows, you know? What does upstate mean? Does that mean that you... Does that mean outside the city? Farm country, okay. What's this? Ludovic the Necro Genius. Okay. Opponent's on that Stinky Fingers deck. I see. Two mana, gain 3, draw 3, by the way. Old Stinky Fingers, right. I've played against multiple Stinky Finger decks, but I've only ever actually seen it on the battlefield once, and I think it was a 7/7, so it wasn't too bad. It was against someone playing like a green-black version with the little mushroom guy and the Geist, the new 1-drops. Okay. Okay. Not cool, chat. Not cool. Not really sure how I drew 3 cards, and yet I've still got no cards. Tough one to process. But fuck off. Fuck off. We do at least have a 3 mana 4/4 that killed the opponent's 2-drops. Not bad. Opponent just does not lose any life, do they? Yep. Okay, not party secured. Three mana 4/4 Chupa, man. Yeah, it's good. It's solid. Let's just draw, like, Commander, Spoils, Bears, Paragon. Oh my god, did I do that every time? Every time. Okay, Paragon. Kicker. Vandal. No green, by the way. Oh dear, oh dear. Didn't kill the commander, huh? Okay, so we can draw. Let's play around Jawari. We need a cleric, rogue, or wizard next turn for party. Or changeling. Are we finally pushing through it? Maybe. Five mana. Alright, nice. I think this version might be really good, man. So it seems our only issue so far is mono white, and I mean we're 3-2 against mono white. It's not as if we're getting farmed. We're defeating everything else though. It's the only deck that's winning some games against us. Best way to improve the mono white matchup is what? Another Fade and Hope, I guess? Maybe a Sigrid? So it would be up a Fade and Hope, down a Spoils. This is basically our deck here. 4 rogues, 4 clerics, 4 wizards, 4 warriors, 11 of all types, and then our 9 spells. Portable Hole? Portable Hole's good against mono white, yeah, but it's kind of just the same as a Fade and Hope, right? Maybe even worse than a Fade and Hope. Like, and Fade and Hope has some uses in other matchups, right? You can bounce gold spans, you can bounce the 3 mana green creatures, you know. The 4 mana green creatures. I don't really want to change anything, man. I mean, maybe you can cut 1 Vandal? Maybe? And it'll buy you another spell? or play a Toski, yeah. I can try a Toski instead of one of the Vandals, maybe. Alright, I've actually... yeah. Nice brain. How good is the Hermit? I mean, the Hermit is the best card in Standard. So, pretty good. Pretty good, I would say. Okay, feels kind of bad to play my blue source as a white source with a hand with 2 concerted defense, but... Easy. Easy. Not Snow Forest, huh? Green and white. Oh dear, oh dear. Blocking my 1-drop that's already dealt 2 damage with your 2-drop. You fool. Hey Mr. Streamer, can we get some new emotes or are we forced to use emojis in this chat? Yeah, motherfucker, I told you you're getting emotes tomorrow, man. The emotes are coming tomorrow. As promised. Don't mind me just holding up into the story and literally better... what was the rogue counterspell called? Okay, not literally better rogue counterspell. Literally worse rogue counterspell. Nice. Will these spoils ever draw less than 2 lands? Find out very, very soon. Chat. Question. Am I about to lose to a Scoot Swarm? Probably. We need one of our party payoffs, right? We need Linvala, we need Commander. Dude. Stop drawing lands, man. Dumbass game. Flyer though. Flyer though, Poggies. Bloodies? Yep. Oh no. Innkeeper. Innkeeper. Honestly, if we just draw an Archpriest every turn for the rest of the game, we might win. Life gain is cheap. I mean... sometimes you flood, don't you? I would say that some Magic players have flooded in their Magic career. Commander? Commander? Good card, right? What have we got? 2 green, 4 blue, 2 white. Alright chat, let's... let us attempt to punch through this shit. It's gonna be hard though. More commanders, more Linvalas, more archpriests, more Toskis. More spoils. Bears? Uh, 5-9. I can attack with the haul, but I'd have to tap 2 of my creatures, right? Not worth it really, just attack with this. Scooty boys down, chat. The Scooty boys are down. They go to 1. Opponent can't believe that they lost. I can't believe that I won. I guess that's a mega punish for opponent's deck for not playing removal. Commander ban incoming. I mean, Commander, if your opponent has no removal spells, Commander is actually a bannable card. There's lots of cards like that in there. The moral of the story is most of the time you can improve your deck with a removal spell or two. Against a lot of different opponents. How does Bant Party feel versus Blue-White Party? I mean, the Bant one is better if you get to cast your spells, but you don't get to cast your spells every game, huh? Depends what type of Magic the Gathering gamer you are, you know? Are you the type of player that wants to do 10 out of 10 things in 7 out of 10 games? Or are you the type of player that wants to do 7 out of 10 things in 10 out of 10 games? Me personally, I'm a 7 out of 10, 10 out of 10 times kind of guy. But not everyone's that type of guy though. Not everyone. Do, do, do. You're that kind of guy? What do you mean you're that kind of guy? I gave you 2 options. Are you this type of guy or this type of guy? Yes. Yes, I am. Wow. Bit of a Chad attack here, huh? Damn. Okay, are we blocking with Sentinel or Trap Finder? Sentinel or Trap Finder? The next turn is Paragon, Fade and Hope. That will give us 3 party. We can cast Adventure. Okay, I think we can actually afford to block with the Sentinel here, given our hand. But that was a terrible attack, man. What the frick? What in the absolute frick? Gotta bounce now. I'd like to bounce, like, on a future turn, but... Okay, why draw cards like that when you can draw cards like this? Toski, by the way. 2 mana Toski coming through. 3 mana Toski strikes again. 2 mana Toski, dudes. Put some respect on the Trap Finder. Still on Bant Party, what changed? Well, I added some removal spells, and I'm still on Bant Party, yes, because it's the best deck in Standard, mate. Unironically this time. It is actually the only deck in Standard that can win a game against mono white and mono green. And maybe even some other decks if you're lucky. What happened to Stowaway? Stowaway is good in the blue-white version, right? But there's no space for him in the party, in a Bant. CROKEYZ. Dude, these fucking adventures, man. They only draw lands. Please. Just give me some gas, man. It's every time. How is this possible? Elderfang Disciple. Okay. We need a blue and we need a green. So let's keep the land that's blue, keep the lands that are blue and green. I'd like to play my lair, but I think we should play around Jawari, right? We did not draw a single counterspell, which means almost certainly GG. But maybe after our board clear we can get there with the lair. Eventually. Yeah, I guess we forced them to have it as well, right? Like sometimes they just don't have it. Even if they do have it, we can still possibly win. Yeah, chat, I mean, we're just absolutely rolling. We've lost 2 games to mono white and we've beaten everything else, I think. And that's we're actually 4-2 did. Mono white is just insanely popular. We've played 6 games against mono white and then only 1 game against each other deck. This is, all of a sudden, this is a mono-white meta. Which means we're probably on the correct pile. Positive even. We're 4-2 against mono-white so far. These look like the wrong 1-mana spells for this matchup. Also, I'm really not very good at drawing these concerted defenses today. We're drawing a lot of Fade and Hopes and a lot of spoils. Not many defenses or Hermit we don't see very often either. I guess at worst we can use it to like bounce our Paragon past the removal. And we get a Scry, right? This game looks like almost certainly a loss though. If opponent dies to this hand, then they need to change deck, man. They need to change deck. Oh, the game would actually be over if these were concerted defenses instead of the Fade and Hopes. Fuck! But it's not even a changeling. It's not a giant. Play Masswood Nexus to play around the Battle of Frost and Fire. Why are we only playing best of one these last few days? Because I like both. I enjoy both. What? I guess we'll try and chain some Paragons. Dude, what the hell was that from opponent? That was weird. Smashing Andra, yep. No. Field of Ruin, huh? So we should hold up. We do have one Jasper Sentinel in the deck. But we should hold up the blue-white here. Four Archpriests. There's a Hermit, but not quite enough mana. I mean, I can cast it, but I can't. I don't get to hold up the counter. Probably still worth it, right? At least it gives, if they have some removal again, at least it gives us a creature. Oh man, chat. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh. So, we have attack with manland or party. They can block with their manland, but it costs them like, what, 3 treasures? Actually, they have a Field of Ruin. So it doesn't cost them anything. Yeah. Attacking with the manland, I think, would have been worth it if we drew a land here instead of the Archpriest. Because at least I'd still get to attack for a 6, right? Even after the Field of Ruin, but because I have to tap 2 creatures and then they can just Field of Ruin it. That's obviously just a yikes, isn't it? I think I'll give them the hall block. We get in for 1 and then we can just replay the Hermit anyway. And they have to pay 3 treasures. If that's what their play is. They go to 1, chat. 1 life, huh? Do, do, do. We are dead to a removal spell? Not a great place to be, but... Okay. One life's all they need. 1 life's all any deck needs. But if these 2 Fading Hopes were just like... anything else, man. Aren't we still alive here? Unless they have another epiphany? They have 11 damage. I mean, they have 4 blockers. It's not exactly... not so cool, but... Dude, what is the opponent doing? Why did they attack the ones with flying? What? They were dead to Archpriest top deck? What a fucking idiot, man. Paid actor? Somewhat, it looks like, yeah. They literally just had to leave back 1 flyer. And they could have attacked with like 5 of the devils. Were Cinderclasm lethal? 1 time? Oh, please be Spikefield Hazard. But build your own lightning bolt. Easy. 6 mana bolt coming through for the lethals. Ecuador! Ecuador!